Borrowed this from a YouTube channel. They're popping in the credits right here. Not, I don't steal. I'm academic. I was asked if you could get the grades. Figured out a format for this. It'll end up probably around 12 minutes. I'll progressively speed up this type of part to it while continuing to slow down the choice parts uh, one can study. I am contending that Frank Zappa was on CNN as a regular, as 100% scripted. All of this is teleprompter. So we get the format. I just did a little work, like right here. This is work number one, where I I make it so one can study in on his eyes. I minimized his the. We're not here to listen to what he's saying or to get into some dated issue from back then. I sensed right there he did the blink down after what I sensed was horizontal, pure horizontal movement. He's reading it to me. He's reading. This is fake. So then I do this. So that's continuous from that. Top left, one can see the full, what I cropped from, and then slowed down. So we're going to see this, everything we're seeing in this part one of three that'll cobble together. What we're seeing here will get progressively either faster or slower. It'll get slower if it's relevant. So this is slow and it is relevant. When I do this voiceover, I'm looking at a really tiny screen. Now, so that one can see how clear it got because it's less to have to crop out. So it's more, I don't know how that works. So this will be the best chunk. There's a little over a minute to go. This will be right there he's reading. I can see it. I can, I know I can feel the duper's delight or that sort of fear when they blink down. Like right there, he's trying to shake it off. Like, we'll change the subject from anyone who just noticed I'm reading. I apparently am. Reading, he's appearing to read, is what I contend. And right there, he's got this like hard grimace and he's doing the squinting thing. Half minute ago. Right there, see right there, bingo for myself, for my shtick, I think. And we're gonna see this thing two more times, whatever we've been watching. So that I'm contending that repetition removes doubt. If he's reading, one knows if they repeat this process. Gonna run through this. The stuff being sped up now, I'm just gonna chop it out completely for part three. Look right there, I'll chop this out. Chair creaks. My nose was running a bit. I had to reach for a tissue. Here we go. This is the gold slowed down. Then part three. Part three, I'm gonna do Closer to the Heart by Rush. And I'm gonna chop out anything that's not part of the study. This is the meat and potatoes. This is the Robert Mitchum beef for dinner time. This guy, he was popping pills. He had no hit. I don't think he even had a top 10 hit. I don't think he had it much going. One's simply afraid to say he sucked because of the people get offended. They're like, but he's so great. He leached off of poor musicians or something. He's COINTELPRO. So he's on CNN a lot. Right there, pure sideways activity. So in the next round, I'll watch a little at the beginning and then I'll stop when I have about 3 minutes left to it. Enough time to add Closer to the Heart by Rush. Guy does like falsetto in the speaking voice, and maybe right above that. I think it's so disgusting how widespread this is that I tell people that I'm trying to let people know about this. The 1984 thing turned out to be true. We just have to accept that it's true. That they crossed the line. There's supposed to be like due process, the right to be the freedom to be left alone. They should not. This is illegal what they're doing. I think big, but I got no reach. We need like a legit movement to make this stop. It's not. We shouldn't be so like AI should be outlawed. That makes no sense. You go to Google and they're already lifting, obviously lifting. They don't even. It's not even hidden. Paraphrase. Sometimes one can just see like, oh wow, they just lifted from that search entry a couple down below there. It's word by word. It's freaking sickening. I think the Google gets sued in Europe. I don't know how they. And I think Elizabeth Warren is against it, but there's all this like deep state Zappa fakeness to everything. I just don't. I'll never believe in any of it. I can't believe they get away with this. I can't believe everything is 100% scripted. I find that terrifying. They steal everything. They want to mimic, blend, mask. I'm not going to sing anything. This is it. About 5 minutes to go. I got glasses on. So no singing. No nothing. Just looking at Frank and exposing him as being a planted shell. Squinty McSquintington. I wonder if he knew deep down that someday this would be exposed. That's not a duper's delight. That's the fair. That's the fair. He can't believe. I'm trying to. Okay, this is the second to last of the video we're trying to zoom in on to see if he's a cheater, scripted. So like why would they be talking up all these issues scripted? That's what I'm saying. So I simplified the task that all I had to do is prove the scripting nature of it. I can see it on like this tiny screen. It's about a quarter of the whole computer monitor. Right there I can see his pupil pretty good. I can see how he's going horizontally. It's the same exact guy in the same moment. Just cropped. His mouth is cropped out, and his skull. So it's just mostly his. Can really see his eyes to the left. See, it's it. So the one on the left, if you crop it out, uh, he's dead. His eyes have left. See, now he's back, or is he? So the I find it fascinating to reflect on the perception of it because they seem so different to me. Right on the left when it's the same exact guy. I wish someone who could do this a million times better would, like with like high definition and show. I've had one or two where it was really incredibly good. To me, it's clear as day that he's reading, and right there is where he feels shame. He's feeling shame. He's like almost holding back tears. Like the guy in Platoon, he's like, I get a bad feeling about this one. So looks like Fiorella wilted. Looks like she deleted her channel. About a half minute to go. So he looks like he's daydreaming autopilot, trying to get through this like Dr. Evil crap. He must have been involved in something bad. I bet he was. I don't know. I don't want to say it because I don't have proof. My opinion is he got arrested for sleazy shit. And then this is like the plea agreement that he turned into a COINTELPRO Mockingbird turd, disinfo shill.